Right, my name is Eliu Albelo, aka Papi Eliu. I'm in Orlando, Florida since 2010. Oh, my journey started back in 1992, 96, between my teenage years. We used to do like window tint competition between neighbors. I always thought that I was the best in the world, like everybody else. But it ends up like there's a bunch of good installers in the industry, and you have to prove yourself that you deserve to be on the top. It's not that you believe it, you are the best in the world. You have to prove it. Growing on in Puerto Rico was tough. I mean, like, you have to real hustle in Puerto Rico to get money. You have to work in anything that appears, like landscaping, pizza delivery. I did supermarket, restaurants, fast food restaurants. I did everything. And my passion for window tinting started when I saw my neighbors doing their mom's car, and I was intrigued by it. I was like, how you do that? And I started asking questions, and seeing how he did the job inspires me to start doing that. And that's how I get the little $5 rolls of film. In Pitusa, is like a little supermarket in Puerto Rico. They got all these auto care products and cheap window tint with cheap squeegees. I got some of that and started practicing. I remember back in the days, a full car can take me a whole day to tint. Like a two-door car probably take me like a whole day to tint. And that's a car that probably I can do that now in an hour or two. And that's a long way. What inspires me to move to America was my kids. We had everything in Puerto Rico, new houses, new cars. I have 2 shops, but we felt like we're missing like that educational support for my kids that the schools in Puerto Rico did not have. And that's why we decided to move here to the States. Best Deal Window Tint, we have social media accounts in YouTube, over 15,000 subscribers. We have Facebook, over 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers. Instagram, again, over 4,000 subscribers. I don't think I have TikTok for Best Deal Window Tint, but I'm not too much into TikTok, so that's what it is. Social media wise, Facebook, I think, is the major impact for my business. I can do a post on Facebook and get a lot of engagement and a lot of business dragging from there. And Instagram, I got some, but not as much like Facebook. Honestly, TikTok, I haven't tried. I mean, it's because remember, TikTok started like kids dancing and doing weird stuff, and I'm getting old, dude. I'm like, nah, I don't like that. But now that TikTok has grown so much, I probably should start focusing on TikTok as well. My first video was back in 2012. I posted in YouTube. It was about like, I wanted to do like a little music video, but instead of a music video, it was gonna be me tinting. And I did a bunch of B-roll. I record myself. It was very hard back then because it was just me with a tripod and a camera. And every time like I do a squeegee, I have to stop doing the tint and go back to the camera, reposition the camera, get another angle. And sometimes I mess up the tint because the glue, the water was already dry and I couldn't move the tint. It was a whole mess, but I started getting better. I started recording better and tinting faster. That way my tint didn't get damaged because I was recording the video. But it was hard to start at the start. Because right now, social media trends is just put your camera on a tripod and do a time lapse and show everything that you do. But back then, you have like to do a bunch of different cuts with different angles, and it was hard to make. I used the audio from Skrillex, and I got a copyright infringement on it because I didn't know nothing about it. But I didn't know that you cannot use music from other people and post it online. I mean, you can get hit for that. Well, I learned it the hard way, but they did not drop the video. They just give me a copyright strike, and it was not the same engagement, but I didn't care. I mean, I just wanted to post a video and grab some business to my shop. It is amazing. I mean, the amount of reach that I have now, and when I started doing videos, I never thought that I was going to impact so many people's lives. I mean, when I go to the conventions, the conference, the competition, I see people like, they see me, they hug me, they say, hi man, I got into window tint because of you. I love your videos. When I see people, the little kids tinted like me, I'm like, dude, that's my technique. And I can tell that. I mean, I was like, damn, I did not know back then that I was gonna have that amount of reach into people's lives. And that's something that I'm very proud of. The social media, it is well connected to my business. I grew my business through social media. That's how I did it. Back then, I used to go out and put these little signs on the street trying to grab some business. But when I started going to the conference, I started learning about social media, and I started doing video content and pictures. Back then it was all pictures. When I started posting these pictures on social media, quality pictures, because everybody were using iPhones and cell phones. But when you separate from the iPhone and having a good camera that makes a professional impression on the customer, and that's how I grab the customers from that quality of the pictures. It matters. Yeah, back in 2012, I wanted to quit window tint, like everything. I was tired. I was working by myself, just with my wife and I. She helped me, but I was like, I don't want to deal with so many people. And I started looking for other options. And my cousin used to do videos for reggaeton singers, and I say, you know what? I wanted to do videos, but I don't wanna get into that. I want to do like weddings, because people get married all the time. And I thought that there's a good money in this industry, like the wedding industry, for pictures and videos. And I started learning that. But I realized quick that it was not for me. I love it, but working on the weekends is not for me. Yeah, being stand for hours is not for me. I was like, nah. And I started to love window tint even more after that, like, nah. But I took that knowledge that I learned in the wedding video and wedding pictures, and I brought it to the window tint industry, and that's how I changed everything. My most popular video is on YouTube. It's from me showing people how to window tint at front door. It has over 2 million views, and I have 2 videos over 2 million views. The other one was for tint for the headlight. I used to do that back then. I don't do it no more. I don't like it. Oh, super bad. That's too difficult. So those are my 2 most viewed videos, over 2 million each. People interact with videos in different ways. Before, it was like long content was very popular, and now everything is short and precise. People wanted to see what you're doing. And if you just do like little music videos, how I used to make it back in the days, that doesn't work now. Now you have to show the people how you do it, and you have to explain it. If you want to get engagement, you have to explain the people what you're doing, why you're doing it for, and they want to know everything. But you have to do it in entertaining way, because if you don't entertain them, they're not gonna keep on you. I mean, they're gonna just scroll down and you're gone. There's always gonna be negatives when it's positive, and the harsh comments, people talking bad at you, like, you don't know what you're doing, you should have done this, why you didn't do this, why you wearing this, why you using this squeegee, you can do this. There's always negative, but at the beginning it hurt. Back then it was hard. Like, it got into my mind, it got into my heart. I was like, why people is like this? And I start commenting back to them like, no, I do it like this because I'm better than you, or blah blah blah. It got into my skin back then. Now it's like I laugh at them or I block them. Like, if right now I'm in a position that I don't care my followers. I mean, like, I built my following base, and the people that cares for me are there. They always supporting me. Now if I get a bad comment, or I feel like you are disrespecting me on social media, I block you right there on the spot. I don't give you any chance to keep commenting and doing or bringing negativity to my social media. the main goal of my social media content for my colleagues. I wanted to show them how Autobahn has helped me grow my image, my business, everything in it. Autobahn has been incredible. They have done more for me in the last 2 years that my old manufacturer did in the whole 13 years I was with them. Every time I post a video, I feel like it's gonna blow. I feel like, oh, this is it, this is it, we're gonna go viral. But that's not the case. I mean, you have to live with it. Like, not every single video is gonna blow. You have to keep working, keep developing your skills, keep learning your craft. You're gonna get there. And right now, with all these camera equipment, social media, you have enough time to practice and develop your skills. So you got this. I'm 100% sure that you can build and create and keep an amazing social media content with just your phone. You got a good phone with a good camera and good mics. Audio is everything. Audio is everything. You can have the greatest image quality, but if your audio sucks, the video is not gonna be good. So if your audio is good, on point, yes, you can have a successful social media platform with just your phone. But if you wanna get to the next level, you have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in your business. You get back from your business what you invested to it. If you wanna get started in video creation, you have to start. But the way you're gonna start is not getting the most expensive camera or the most professional camera. You can get that with your phone. You can get a new iPhone, but a newer one, not get an old one. iPhone 15, you can shoot log format, and you can do really, really, really good content with the iPhone 15. I could say that you can go to my Instagram page right now and you cannot tell which of the videos I show with my iPhone or with my camera. That's how good these phones are getting. So, but if you want to step up to the next level, it has to be a camera. But if you're just starting, you have to learn the basics: shutter angle, ISO, composition. You have to teach yourself into video creation before you start shooting yourself and making videos. You learn the basics first, and then you get the gear. My team members is everything. They're everything for Best Deal Window Tint. Ángel Rojas, Pito, la bestia. Te quiero, papi. He's like my right hand from ever. He moved from Puerto Rico to here back in 2016. He called me and I told him, yes, come on in. I grab you. And he's been with me since autoteam.com back in 2007 when I had my shop in Puerto Rico. Ángel Rojas, he's my brother. I actually have my brother here with me. He's been working with me like for the last 2-3 years. Now my son is taking care of all of my social media, and we're building a team, like very, very nice team. And let's not forget my wife, my lovely wife, Arlene. Oh, she helped me tremendously. I mean, we worked hand by hand for years. I remember when I moved here, she taking care of the kids in a room we had in the shop. And while I was tinting, when she finished with the kids, she comes back to me and started helping me. That without her, none of this will be here. For the installers out there, main advice is don't judge other people's jobs. Like when you go out on social media, you look what they're doing wrong, but don't go there and comment negative stuff. Try to be positive, encourage people. Don't try to be like looking like you know everything online, because there's always something new to learn. Hey, listen, you can learn from anyone. It could be younger, it could be older. So don't love yourself and like you're the best in the world, because you're not. Anyone is. So get better, keep practicing. Papi Lu here.